Hey, loves. Welcome to the Gracefully Educated podcast. I'm your host, Carmela Carter. And today I just wanted to share some nuggets with you. I wanted to talk to you about one of the most powerful tools in classroom management, and that's relationships. I remember when I first started education, I was 23 years old teaching medical assistant program. I had experience and I knew what I was doing. But I remember when I first stepped into the classroom, I thought, if I can just set the rules, keep the structure, and hold everyone accountable, we'll be just fine. Okay. But then I had a student who was older than me, because remember, I was only 23 years old, that gave me so much freaking pushback at every turn. No matter how many times I went over the expectations with her and them, nothing seemed to be clicking. And then I realized that I wasn't just missing another consequence or system. What was missing was the relationship. Because I went in there like, I'm your teacher. You got to respect me. I didn't go in there building relationships. And that was a no no for me. So, in order to be successful in any classroom, I realized I have to first build relationships with my scholars, and so do you. No matter if they're 2 to 80, building relationships is so important because classroom management isn't about control, it's about connection. When students feel seen, valued, respected, they are far more likely to respect you in return. If you see them, they respect you. So, how did I do this? I'm going to give you a few tips that I used and hopefully it'll work for you. Um, I learned to tell my story and learn their story. Take time to know who they are outside of your classroom. Ask about their interests, their family, their favorite music or hobbies. That little 30 seconds of conversation before, during, or after class builds so much trust with students. Number two, I would say be consistent. Students notice when your words and actions don't match. They notice. They don't need you to be perfect. I had to realize that on my own. But they need you to know that you mean what you say. I said what I said. And that you care for them. Don't change your behavior based on their behavior. Be who you are and be consistent. Show up with humility. Sometimes it's as simple as admitting, I had a tough morning. I didn't drink my coffee. I didn't drink my tea. My kids got on my nerves. My husband got on their nerves. Listen, share something that you're going through or something small about your own life. That vulnerability lets students know that you are not just a person of authority and a teacher, but you're a person who understands that life happens and we all go through something. And number four, I would say celebrate your wins. A thank you for being on time, or I noticed that you helped a classmate today. That goes a long way. Celebrate them. Kudos to you. When a student sees that you notice them and that they're doing good, they are so much more likely to repeat that behavior. Here's the truth. If I'm going to be real, here's the truth. Classroom management is just not about having the perfect system. Classroom management is just not about having a perfect system or the loudest voice in the room, because we got our teacher voice. It's about creating an environment where relationships come first. When you take the time to connect, behavior shifts, engagement grows, and learning thrives, man, your classroom will soar. So, to every educator listening, don't underestimate the power of relationships or relationship building. Before you teach a lesson, take a moment and teach the heart. Because once you have the heart, oh, their mind gonna follow 100% of the time. Their mind is gonna follow. That's all I got for now. That's all I have for now. But thank you so much for tuning into the GraceFully Educated podcast. And if this video has resonated with you, share it with a fellow educator who might need this reminder today. And remember, grace in the classroom It starts with grace and connections. Make sure if you have somebody that need help with their classroom management and building relationships, contact me. I've been in education for the past 20 years and I know what I'm doing when it comes to classroom management. Hope to hear from you soon. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, have an amazing day on purpose. Peace.